Hello everyone, my name is Destre, and welcome back to Rome 2. So, unfortunately, today's part will be a bit shorter, just because that I am ill today. And there's nothing really much I can do about it, and well, once again, it's either this, a shorter part, or no part. So as I said, today's part will be a bit shorter, but hopefully that will avoid a lot of coughing in your ears. You might get a bit of that, unfortunately. But we should be good if I do a short part. Anyway, enough of that. Circle talking. So well, good news. We found the Lepadian army. Well, led by Lepidus, that is. Unfortunately, he's here. Which means he managed to completely circumvent us. Probably by going down here and up here without being spotted. Good job, sir, but even if you do capture this, I will be able to recapture it on the very next turn, and it will of course take a bit of the public order away, but I think I can manage that. Certainly when you take into account that I have 43 points to public order. Also, I see we are at 62% Latin culture, and we are declining. Okay. I know what buildings I have to build next in this province then. Anyway. We have Lepadian armies elsewhere, as I noted in the last part. And these guys will probably try to capture New Carthage. But if they try, they will face, let's see. They'll face 8 legionaries, 1 veteran legionaries, and 2 vigiles, 2 as well, velites, and yeah, that's it. So good luck with that. Also, these guys will be reinforcing, so you'll face a few more legionaries, and if you are, quite frankly, a bit silly and get too close to the shore, you'll also have to face a few onagers. Anyway, we'll see what they do, but I think I know where they're going. And also, that leaves these 2 armies ready to either return back to New Carthage or push down and capture the last Lepadian province in Africa. So I think the situation is looking pretty good, all things considered. One thing I do not think looked that good, however, is the fact that, let's just also solve this, we pretty much knew that was going to happen, is the fact that my economy is faltering quite a bit, and it's probably due to the fact that I recruited so many Praetorians, and they are expensive, and they're expensive to uphold as well. That might be why, and basically comes down to the fact that I have so many armies running about. Anyway, restless spirits of the dead, yada yada yada. What does that give me? Latin cultural influence, all regions. I really need that because I have found yet another province that really suffers from, I guess, foreign influence. Because this is now at 72%, because, there we go, Celtic tradition is actually on the rise. Well, we're on the rise until that, that event right there. So that was well timed. Anyway, we have a population surplus. Where? Okay, up here. Not really a province we are focusing on, to be quite frank there. Anyway. We need to, once again, retake control over Africa. This is the second time I've done this. So yeah, there's really no use in fighting that. At least I think. So yeah, let's occupy it. And look at that, -1. On the turn, the conquest debuff is still active. So yeah, 1,666 denarii. Not that much, unfortunately. Also, I tried to get a trading agreement with these guys before the part started, but they didn't accept that. And I think that was due to me not having any money left. So, let's see, because they have a moderate chance right now. And let's see, what if I give you... What about, say, 900? And there we go. And that gives me a tiny amount. Hopefully they'll be alive for long enough for that to actually be profitable. Also, yeah, I see. If we want to attack Dacia and make them pay for what they did to Batavium, we have to get military access. That might be a lot trickier. Let's see then.
You are welcome, although my ancestors and people expect talk with purpose and honesty.
Yeah, that's quite a low chance. Let's see, what if we pay you? Still low, so yeah, I would probably have to get a non-aggression pact first.
Well,
let's see if we at least can get
let
that.
Your words move me to anger or agreement, as you wish of them.
Doesn't look like it. Maybe. And there we go.
I accept the name of our people.
But yeah, I probably won't get the military access. Well, maybe not. Unless I pay them. Let's see. Yes, they accepted. Nice. So now we can actually push through to Dacia.
I agree with my heart and tongue to all you say.
They're actually Germanic. Good on you. You're Germanic as well? Huh. I did not know that. Anyway, do we actually want to fight Dacia? Come to think of it. We can still use that access to actually get to one of the Makromanian provinces. Let's see if they're actually looking for peace here. And if there aren't, well, I guess we'll...
I warn you, I have no stomach for the meek or nice.
No, they rejected. Okay then. Then I'm gonna ruffle stomp you. At least try to. Sure, hopefully they don't have a Dacian army like here. That would be a bit bad. I don't like ambushes. Oh yeah, I also need to replenish these guys. So yeah, I guess a few more turns before we try to invade Dacia. Anyway, speaking of invading, the Lepadians are still invading this province, but they are raiding because they're sissies and do not want to risk their lives trying to capture New Carthage. Which means we have a good opportunity to try to capture these guys, or conquer these guys. Unfortunately, I can't enter that range, because I can't reach the city, and same for you. There we go. At least this army will not be able to be defeated by one enemy army. They have to join up these two guys in order to do so. And I don't think you will be able to, even with double time. Well, because if you use double time, I will probably be able to ambush you. Anyway, anything else we really want to do? We don't have any money left, so I don't think there are that much stuff we can do. We could do a few things up north, but as I said previously, that's really not the front I'm focusing on. Okay, so he moved. So he's either like off screen or he is in the fog of war. Diplomacy, non-aggression pact. Well, I'm not interested in fighting the Cimbrii, so I think that is a solid idea. Oh, here we go. That's what I wanted. Numidia to not be a Lepadian vassal anymore. It still remains to be seen if they... Yeah, they probably won't be a vassal of mine, seeing that they just declared independence. But what the heck, why not? At least I can try to make them my ally.
Speak, my friend, and burden yourself of
Low,
diplomacy,
okay.
and let us find agreement.
Defensive alliance, also low. Just for research purposes, let's see. Moderate, if I do like that. Well, you do certainly hold a lot of holdings. You have all of Numidia. You have what I lack of, well, what these guys lack, one of my trade partners of this region, and you also have the previous Antony's Rome-held province of Libya. Let's see. Yes, and that will make them more likely to become a full military ally later. Welcome, Numidia, to Octavian's Rome. I hope you'll enjoy it here. Anyway, with all of that done, what do we want to do next? I think something we want to do next is disband a lot of these guys, just because that I'm not really using them, and they are using a lot of my money, just being alive. I'm not gonna take these guys away because, well, wait, do I have stables here? Okay, I actually have stables here, so take away 2 of them. There we go. And actually, you go ahead and move on to Carthage. Oh yeah, that gave me vision of all of the provinces, so... Lepadian armies, 1. And that's it. 1 Lepadian agent, but we don't really have to worry. Nice. This is like all I wanted. All I ever wanted. Anyway, yeah, they seem to be in the fog of war. And these guys retreated to what is now their capital.
Commander.
Okay then. That makes this province incredibly easy to now fully control. Or at least I think so. I think that's what's the last one. That made this guy, which came in and reinforced, a level up.
Make haste, men.
So, let's see. Let's give him a bit more gravitas. Speaking of gravitas, do we have enough? It seems like we have enough, but we're still not peerless again. Oh, there you are. Oh, you have ballista. That's a reason to worry, that's for sure. Anyway, was that the last province? Was that the last region in the province? Yes, it was. So now we hold all of them. Okay, if they are... Well, if I know the AI correctly, they might try to be a bit sneaky here and try to capture this city. So it might be a good idea to actually retreat one of these armies to try to block off these choke points. Just make sure to pick the correct army for the job. I guess now with a lot of cavalry might be a good idea. Depleted cavalry, but still. Can I move? I don't think I actually can move. No, I can't at all. Hooray. Let's see. Let's see if I can do like this. Or if these guys are also completely out of movement points. Yeah, I think they are. I'm not going to take that risk and waste a reasonable amount of movement points on that. So yeah, hopefully that will... That is protecting the 2 crossings there. So if you want to capture one of my provinces, you either have to go back here and find one of these, or fight this army first. So, anything else we want to do? Well, I can take these guys and actually have them head for the final Lepadian province. And if these guys decide to turn around, I can easily get back to New Carthage. Speaking of New Carthage, is the culture dropping here? No, it isn't. Never mind. I'm not used to seeing that lower number, but yeah, I am checking provinces that I recently captured, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised, at least down here. Anyway, oh yes, the veteran, right there. So, what to do? Adventure, 30% wealth from adventuring. Passive action. Also increased public order. I don't know if that really matters right now, but still, it's an interesting thing. Also, it gives me. Oh yeah, that is the actions. Never mind. Yeah, I think I'll give him that. Why not? So I didn't actually pay attention there, so I might have gotten more income, or I might not have. Who knows? Well, you do. You can actually rewind. Anyway, let's end the turn. And see what Lapidus do. And they have turned to raiding. Okay, yeah. I was actually intending on going to war with the Macromani, as you might remember, but then I accidentally went to war with the Dacians. Anyway, we are now defending a client state, so yeah, we have to defend this one. And Dacia has to become second priority again. So yeah, I'm not gonna be dishonorable. Not that it really matters here, it hurts your diplomatic reputation a bit, but breaking alliances like that were a lot worse in Shogun 2 and Fall of the Samurai, due to the honor system. A system I really enjoyed, but yeah, it's unfortunately not coming back in this one. Anyway, let's go ahead and start our blockade. Actually, we seem to have quite a good chance there of winning this. So we can't actually reach you guys. You guys can't reach you guys. Let's see if you can reach them. No, they can't either. Okay then. Yeah, I really want to have this army attacking, because this one has a lot more melee infantry. They also have cavalry. And they don't have as many skirmishers, which of course skirmishers can be good. They can be very, very deadly when used correctly. But they don't really put up well in a fight, do they? In a melee fight. Yeah, this is the last remaining province. Think about that. Oh dear. You are screwed, my dear sir. Lapadian army. Not Lapadian, but Numidian, thankfully. And we need a culture building, if I remember correctly. Well, not right now, but that because an event is still in place. We need to shift that over to... Let's see here. What does that actually give? It gives 2+ to Latin cultural influence. Let's bump that up a bit. This is 6, and this is 2. Okay. Pretty clear, we'll build this on the next turn, because we can't afford it right now. Also, I think I'll ship you out pretty soon, so you can get back to Italy, and eventually get back up and fight the Macromani. I think I'll start you on that right away, actually. So, force march. And I guess force the rowing. And get back to, well, where will we land you? I think you actually move faster when you're on land, so I think we'll land you in Syracuse. Yeah, you definitely have a lot more movement range when you're on land and use double time. Anyway, anything else we want to do? Not really. I want to save up my money, as I mentioned. But by the way, Carthage, New Carthage, is in fact very undefended right now. So these guys might take that opportunity to capture it. We'll see. It doesn't look like they're really up for a fight. But let's see if I judged them correctly or not. And they are running away.
I speak as the sword cuts, direct to the bone of the matter. Listen,
Oh.
impossible to give agreement.
Really? So you're offering me to become... You're offering to become my client state. Wow. Hell yeah. So will that automatically bring them to peace with my... with these guys? No, that won't do.
These people need death.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Your hands.
That's very unfortunate. Unfortunately, there is no way to enforce peace, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, I can't force them to make peace. So probably I'll get a stronger Macromani at my side. Unfortunately, I don't know how reliable they'll be. That remains to be seen. But that actually made it so that my Imperium grew. So I now can actually have another edict. Nice. Medium Civil War chance. Oh dear. Let's see, even more Latin cultural influence and public order. Very good indeed. So yeah, that actually made it so I have a medium Civil War chance. But, to be quite frank, who will join the opposition in that? This guy. And where is he? I think he's in Rome, just lumbering about. And worst case scenario is he gets control of Rome. But right now I have Octavian heading back, so I don't know how effective a civil war will be for you right now. Anyway, look at this. Nice. So, just checking.
My time is
Also, we need a trade agreement. Hello, yeah, you do not like me, but you wanted to become my client state. Still low. I can't use any more money than that, because I promised I would convert this guy into that guy. So I have a bit more money, but I have a feeling the chance will still be at low. Let's just confirm that. And if we fail to confirm that, we got ourselves another trade agreement.
Feasting and hunting than listening. So be quick with your chattering.
Still low. Yeah.
You think to turn our heads with your unholy trinkets? Save them for the little boys you favor.
You are a strange one. Anyway. Back down here. I don't think we can actually cross this strait right there. Let's see. We can. Oh. And we can auto-resolve that. Huh. What do you know? without having to fight as well. Pretty good. Anyway, finally, we have eliminated Lepidus' Rome completely from the campaign map. This is a great day, even with me being this ill.
We have need of talk,
So,
I'm sure.
just make sure that we get a few alliances going.
I fear our ancestors' unhappiness if I accept it, generous as your offer seems.
Still rejecting,
Our
I see.
gods whisper to me that I must reject your offer, worthy though it was, and hope for something more.
How about that? And there we have
By
it.
all the gods,
So
your
now
word
if
is
the
golden
Macromani
truth.
tries to
I
break
agree with my
that,
heart
well,
and
if they
tongue to
declare
all
war
you
on me,
say.
they'll have a hard time. Well, definitely a harder time. Well, for once they're fighting Octavian's Rome. Secondly, Numidia and Iberia will join my side in that. So good luck with that. Anyway, Numidia.
The pleasures of my household
Do you
are
want to be
yours
my full ally?
First, though, the necessary burdens of diplomacy.
That's a low chance. I guess we'll have to pay you a bit more. And let's see if that pushed it to moderate. It probably won't. And indeed it didn't. Finally, let's see how you are in all of this. You're not happy because I have treaties with Iberia. Oh yeah, you are at war. Oh dear.
Welcome, friend. Let us conclude.
Well, at least I got a trade with you.
You present
Though,
honest
there's
terms
that.
I accept and will present to my people.
And after that, non-aggression pact. That's also low. Huh. Really? Okay then, at least I got a trade. How about you? You're quite happy. Do you want to
Speak,
be...
my friend, and burden yourself of diplomacy.
You actually want to be a client state?
I will be honest. I see.
Huh.
I try.
I'm not gonna accept that offer, but I might
I
tempt you
greet
into
as
being
befits
inclined
your
states.
reputation. Now, friend, speak
If I
plainly,
pay you.
so that we may fall to haggling.
And there we go. Another
I
client
agree
state.
and admire your
Nice.
faith and clear thinking in this.
So, just a quick and last look. How do people think about me? These guys are kind of neutral. These guys do like, slightly not like me. Numidia, they enjoy my presence. These guys love me. These guys also love me. They are actually greener than these guys. Might be the same color, but definitely greener than Numidia. How about up north? Well, I have defended you quite recently, so you do like me. You guys do not like me, but, well, then why did you offer to be my client state? Anyway, I think it's fair to say that in this part, I became a lot more powerful. So, even with me being ill, I would call it a very good part. What's this, Iberia? Oh, nice to see you up here. Anyway. Oh, is that Iberia? Yes, it is. I was almost confusing these two flags right there. But yeah, I'll end it here, and hopefully I'll come back tomorrow and be a lot better. I really hope so. Anyway, if you enjoyed this part, like, comment, and subscribe if you are not subscribed already. And, as always, I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.